Good morning, students. Today we are doing chapter 3. How does a computer work? And you have already learned a computer works in how many steps? 3 steps. A computer works in 3 steps. Input, first step, processing, second step, and output, third step. So, in our human body, there are input units, processing unit, and output units. We also perform or work in 3 steps. The input units of our body, nose, eyes, skin, tongue, and ears, they collect information and give to the processing unit of our body, that is our brain. Our brain, it works on that information and thinks what has to be done, and then it tells the output unit of our body the work which has to be done. So output units are our mouth, we speak through our mouth, our hands, and our legs. So our body also works in 3 steps: input units, input, processing, and output. So, like a computer, our body also works in 3 steps. And today we are just revising it. You have already learned. Input is the first step. Data or information can be given to the computer with the help of a mouse or keyboard. So when you're working on a computer, first you have to give it the data or information to the computer with the help of a mouse or keyboard. First step is done by the input devices. Mouse is an input device. It controls the cursor and can move and select text, icons, files, and folders. Keyboard, another input device. It contains keys for letters, numbers, and special characters, as well as keys for special functions. So, the input devices give the data information to the brain of the computer. Now, brain, it solves the problem with the help of the data or instructions given to it. And this is called processing. And CPU is the processing device of a computer. Okay, processing part is the CPU. Now third step, now CPU, after solving the problem, the computer shows the result, and this is called the output, and we can see the result on the monitor or the printer. We can see the output or result on a monitor or takes its printout. Now some of the output devices: monitor, it is also called the visual display unit or VDU. A display screen, it is also known as a display screen that provides visual output from a computer. Printer, a printer is an output device that prints paper documents. Okay. Speakers, output devices, they give the sound. Headphone, they are pair of small speakers. So We have already learned input devices, processing unit of the computer, and output devices. Now today we are going to learn storage devices. Okay, storage devices. Now storage devices are there to save the information or data what you want to save, and to save is to store. And you can see in number A it is CD, it is written CD. CD is a storage device. Okay, you can store on a CD. Then DVD, B you see DVD. Then C is a pen drive. D is a hard disk. So these are some of the storage devices. Now this is a hard disk. This is inside the CPU. And everything you save in your computer, it goes to the hard disk. And like any video or any song or any document, like you did some work and you saved a letter, then everything goes to this hard disk. The data we enter using keyboard or mouse is stored in the hard disk, and this hard disk is inside the CPU. And there are some devices which are external, like pen drive, CDs and DVDs. They are not inside the computer, they are external storage devices. Here are some more computer storage devices like memory cards, hard disk drive. This I have already told you, it is inside the computer. Floppy disk, pen drive, optical disk. So let us recap what we have learned in chapter 3. Computer works in 3 steps. Input devices, they give the data or information to the CPU. CPU is the processing unit. Now CPU, it works on the problem and then solves the problem and shows the result through the output devices. So dear students, now revise chapter 3 and then you will do the exercises. Thank you and have a nice day.